not enough again and again. I don't know which way we're going, no control. You push me, then you pull me back in. Don't know if I can decipher how your mind works. Yeah, you leave me wondering what it's like to feel your skin. I will keep on trying till you give me a sign. Give me a sign. Oh, give me a sign. Baby, give me a sign. Just give me one more. You leave me hanging, begging for more. Think that I'm addicted.
It'd be handy if there was a gate here just to walk dogs.
Yeah.
Aye.
One's already up there.
Yeah. That actually don't bother me at all.
Don't bother me, I'll send you there.
No.
Worked till I'm enough.
Just been to Morrison's. Just need to do our hands. Do you know what we're thinking? To start to go back to home deliveries again with all the spiking of COVID that's coming back, aren't we?
Yep.
Anyway, it's Monday. The time is 2:30. Time for tea. As I say, we haven't really done an awful. Well, Hannah's been round today, as per normal, of course. We had the second person out to value the house today, and we've just driven down a road that we like the look of a bungalow on this road, so we thought we'd drive down there and have a look, see what the road situation's like, because sometimes you can turn up to view a property and they're like, oh, I don't even like that road. So we've done that, and we kind of like the road, don't we? It's nice.
Looks alright.
It reminds us of a little toy town, because they're all bungalows. All old people like us. Anyway, thought I'd just catch up, and I'm going to go home and have a drink. Hey everyone, it's Tuesday. It is about nearly 12, I suppose. And we're on our way to go and view a new build. Well, I say that we are going to be looking around the show house. The house itself won't be ready until spring of next year. But yeah, I'll let you know what it's like after we've been there. Good morning, everyone. It is Wednesday today, and I've been a rubbish vlogger so far this week. I haven't done an awful lot, have I? I haven't sort of taken you. Well, I've shown you a few places that we've been to, told you about a few bits and bobs, but to be absolutely honest with you, I haven't really picked the camera up much at all yet this week. So, you know, let's kind of change it here for the rest of the week, shall we? The time is 6 o'clock, 5 to 6. Yeah, just gone 5 to 6. And I've been downstairs maybe half an hour, something like that. I just wanted to get up, so I've made myself a nice cup of that lemon and ginger tea, which I am so enjoying at the moment, and marinated a pork loin, popped it back into the fridge, so I have that for dinner tonight. And I'm just gonna, well, I'm in the lounge now, as you can see, so I'm gonna just sit back, relax for a bit, drink my tea there it is there, that pink mug. Drink my tea, and I think I might pop on a little bit of YouTube and watch some of my favourite YouTubers. See if I can get Teddy on the sofa with me, and I'll talk to you a bit later on today, because I don't think many of you would be up anyway. Not in the UK anyway. Good boy. Good boy. Where's the belly? The belly. Look at you snorting. Look at you. Tell everyone I'm losing some weight. Yeah, I've been having lots of walks. I'm losing weight. I'm a big fur hairball. But look, everyone, my tummy is not as round as it was. But I've got lots. I mean, look at his coat. He's absolutely a hairy dog. Such a long coat. Aren't you, my angel? Eh? upstairs now. Had my shower, had breakfast, had my shower. Got mascara that's like, it's a waterproof one, and you know what that's like. So that didn't all come off. So I'm just going to use this Micellar Water. I really like this one. This is the second time I've bought this one. It's the Nivea one, and it's the Micellar Air, and it's got the rose water with oil. It's very nice. So I'm just gonna clean my skin because I'm gonna put a face mask on. I'm doing one from the Ordinary. It's the peeling solution. It's a little bit like it's almost, what's the other one called? I think it's by, is it Drunk Elephant? There's one, which is a lot more expensive than the Ordinary, because as you probably already know, the Ordinary is so reasonably priced, aren't they? So we've got our oh, excuse me, we have got to pick up our shopping, our online shopping, as click and collect. Did I already say that? I may have done. So we've got that to pick up today, but before that we're going to go to Hannah's for a little while, which makes a change because normally she's here. That's where you normally see her, is here, isn't it? We did go there. When did we go to Hannah's? Not yesterday, the day before, because we met up for a dog walk with Lennox and Hannah, and Len was like, Grandma, come my house, come my house. So I said to him, oh, no, I've got to take the dogs home, darling, now. Well, we did go back there for a little while, but then I said, no, we've got to go now because I've got to take the dogs home to feed them. And he was like, come to my house tomorrow. I was like, come to Grandma's house tomorrow. Hannah was like, he won't forget that, and he didn't. So we saw him yesterday. Did another little doggy walk. So not a full-on day, but quite a busy day. Anyway, this is the face peeling solution. It can look a bit nasty, it can look a bit gory, but it's not. It's great. It works an absolute treat. So I used to apply this by popping it into a little bowl and using a brush to put it on, but you know, you start off with all these good intentions. Now I don't. I just do it like this because I think this is probably how it was meant to be done. Otherwise, why would you have that little pipette with it? You know. So anyway, that's what I'm doing now, and it can make you can have certain areas on your face that feel a little bit tingly with this, and the only area that I feel the tingle is exactly where I've just put it here. I can put it everywhere else and it has, you know, I can't feel a thing, but here must be my more sensitive area. So I'll just go around once and then I should pop some more on top. This you don't really leave on very long either. I tend to leave it on about 10 minutes maybe, but you don't need to. But it's very good and it lasts for ages, well, as you can see. I mean, I've had this ages and ages, you know. Bit on the old chinny wigs. Bit on the old chin wig. So I'm going to be starting my video. You know, I talked to you about it in my last week's vlog about doing a video about why I started YouTube, how I started YouTube, the money you get earned from YouTube, what makes me different than some other YouTubers, not in a good or a bad way, just makes me different. So I'm going to be doing that, and I'll probably be doing that, well, I'll be doing it this week, and I may put it up, hopefully I'll put it up on Wednesday of next week, because Monday I still want my weekly vlog to go up, which is what you're watching right now. So that's just a little reminder that on Wednesday then I'm going to put up that particular video. I've had quite a few questions asked as well, which is great, because that's what I love, is the old interaction. What else have I got to tell you? Okay, so on the house front, guys, so we saw a nice bungalow. You'd have already seen that in this vlog, because I've talked about it, and we were very interested in it, and we phoned up to get a viewing. But for whatever reason, the owners aren't doing any viewings. They're not sort of like accepting any viewings this week because they've got a busy week or something. Which is a little bit odd when, if it's trying to sell your property, do you know what I mean? I mean, why can't the agent just take people in to look as well, you know, as opposed to them having to be there? But I guess some people are like that, right? So yeah, and then yesterday we went and had a look at another, went to see a show house for a new build. That's off the agenda. Beautiful to look at, absolutely beautiful. One of the questions Chris asked was, is the loft boarded? Their reply to that was no, and it's something that we don't encourage, because if we encourage it, then people put a lot of stuff up there, and new houses aren't as strong as they used to be. That was his words. So I'm not being funny. If you've got loft space, you really want to use it, don't you? Really? I mean, we haven't got a lot in our loft at all. Maybe just a few boxes, literally. But it's something that if you're going down to an even smaller house, like a bungalow, because it was a 2-bed bungalow, you know, you're going to have stuff that maybe you want to store for now until such time as you make your mind up whether you want to keep it or not. Yeah, so anyway, I just said to Chris, do you know what, it's not worth bothering. It's really not worth bothering. So I don't think a new build, unless, I guess it might be different if you can go to, like, you know, £1 million house or something like that. But clearly we can't. But it was very nice. I mean, to look at, it looked lovely. But then you always have to remember, it's a show house. They've got it all set up. They've got all the right bits of furniture in there that show it off to its full potential, all the beautiful lighting, etc. And then, of course, it always comes as a basic, doesn't it? And then we asked about the upgrades. So the upgrades, if we have the same upgrades, as in the flooring, the cupboard fronts in the kitchen, that sort of thing, tiling in the bathroom, if we'd gone for the same upgrades, that would be an extra, I think it was an extra 15 or 16,000 on top of that. We were like, I mean, I've had a new build before, but it was in the 80s, and the, you know, the estate wasn't big. It was literally just 3 roads, and they were all sort of like, they weren't all in a square. It was just like a road there, and a road there. And at the back of me, it was all green belt, so it was all trees and foresty and lovely. It wasn't the New Forest though. And that one was lovely. And what I used to do every sort of week, I'd go across and take photographs, because you obviously choose your plot, etc. And I'd go over every week and take photographs of sort of like the progress, and I loved that. But this estate, as I think most estates now, are going to be huge, absolutely huge. So, and I don't really fancy that. I mean, I'm like, there's nothing wrong with estates, but I often feel that it's a brand new estate that is over a huge area. I kind of think I want something a little bit more quiet. I mean, where I live now is so quiet. Yeah, so the only thing I was gaining from that house was a downstairs toilet. That was the only gain. Didn't have, well, it had a drive, it would have had a drive at the side of the house, but for one car. Yeah, so anyway, we decided against that. I thought, no, do you know what, that's not for us at all. The bungalow, if that ends up going before we, you know, get round to viewing it, or will we get view it, I don't know. You know, it's all in the, everything's up in the air at the moment, isn't it? So we are now looking into pricing, how much it would be to have a downstairs toilet for us here. I mean, a lot of my kids say, Mum, you could really do without the stairs because it takes me ages to get up the stairs. But the only thing I really have to rush to get upstairs for is the bathroom. If I had one downstairs, I wouldn't have to rush. So, yeah, you know, I don't mind, really. I mean, ideally, it would have been lovely to have a bungalow, but if it's not to be at the moment, it's not to be. And I always think that things happen for a reason. So it's just not meant to be at the moment, maybe, you know, with what's going on in the world and everything. And it looks like it's all making everything come back, doesn't it? So I've got some bits and pieces here that I need to share with you. Not that, that's just my tens machine. I keep it up here in case I need it in the night. So this is something that I used to do before, and I think I've got some videos where I've been doing it. I'm sure I've done this in the past on a video, but it's the Derma Rolling. But what is new to me now is I'm actually Derma Rolling my hair, sort of like my parting here, where my like hair is thinner. So I've been doing that, and so far I didn't want to tell you about it too early because I wanted to see how it would be, you know, and if I got any results from it, and I think I am. So that's another video to look out for. I saw somebody on YouTube was doing it, and then one of my lovely subscribers, and I like to call her my friend, Angela, she said to me, she said, oh, have you watched, gosh, I can't remember the name, there was one called, do you know, I'm hopeless, I can't remember the name of the YouTubers, but I did watch them and I did subscribe to their channels as well. So I'll have a look. If I remember, I will link them down below so that you can go over and take a look. But she suggested watching like these two ladies because they've been doing it and getting good results. So I've done that. So on the back of that, Angela, I've now got my new one, because I've got one which is down here, I think. Hey, where are you? Oop, just falling out of its doodah. Yeah, I've got one here. This is the one that I've had for a long time now. This is 0.5 millimeters, and I'll try to get close enough. Hold on, let me hold it, hopefully in a way that you can see the needles. Can't hold my hand up because of my broken arm, but I don't know if you can see. The little needles on that. So that's the one that I've had for a long time now. But in this one came with a 0.5 and a 0.25, because if you're just starting on your hairline, you know, some parts of your hair may be a little bit more sensitive, or you might want a smaller needle for your lips, that sort of thing. But this also came with a jade roller, so yeah, look out for that one. The other thing I need to show you is do you remember when I did my magnetic lashes, the first oh my gosh, these first ones had me tied up in flipping knots. They were awful. And then I got the ones that were the magnetic eyeliner and magnetic lashes. They went on absolute dream. They were brilliant, only they were 2 Daisy the Cow, right, weren't they? They were like zonk like that, so couldn't wear those out. But I've got another set now ready to, haven't tried them, just taken them all out of the packaging. This one comes with 2 lots of, hold on, I'm going to show you this way. This one comes with 2 lots of eyeliner and all those different lashes. So I'm hoping that this little lower, the lower one down here, will be the best ones. But I mean, every single pair, 1, 2, 3, 4 pairs in here, and they are all a lot finer than that other pair that I tried on. So yeah, give those a go. So that's going to be another video coming up. I've got some vitamin C serum, which I've been using. So I'm going to be showing you that. That's the witch hazel, which I use to sterilise my derma rollers with. What else have I got? I've got my new glossy box, managed to get it. I think it was in last week's vlog. I said that they, the postman he didn't leave it in the safe place. He didn't ask my neighbour, took it all the way back. Anyway, Chris went down and he picked that one up. Haven't even opened it yet, so obviously I'm going to open it with you guys. So I've got that to film, and I've also got, and I've had this for, I'm going to say 3 weeks. About 3 weeks ago, QVC had a Decleor Today Special Value, and I'm a sucker when it comes to Decleor. It is probably the only brand of skincare that if I see it at a fantastic price on QVC, it sucks me right in, because it is amazing. I love it, love it, love it. And I try lots of other things, and I only get it if it's on a Today Special Value, because it's always so much less than it would cost, you know, for the full price. But I haven't opened it because I wanted to open it in front of you, which means I haven't even used any of it yet, which is ridiculous, but I still want to do it with you guys. So yeah, although it's not a drugstore brand, and it's not high end, but it's quite high end, sort of medium end. I mean, it's just great. It's all, I mean, I've used Decleor probably on and off, but I've always had something Decleor in the house, probably for the last 30 years, maybe, something like that. Love the stuff. And it's always my go-to if I'm really going through a bad skin phase, whatever it is. If I've used too much Retinol, say, and my face has started to peel a little bit, I use that. I put the oils on. It just restores my skin back to what it should be. It's amazing stuff. But I get sucked into trying everything else as well. So I used to be absolutely loyal to the brand, probably for the first, say, maybe 20 years was all I used. Probably was. But now, I think more so since I've been doing YouTube, to be fair, I get sucked in and want to try this and want to try that, and especially when I see really good results for a really affordable product, because I like to do everything on a budget if I can. But I still consider what I got from Decleor quite a budget, because what I've got is going to last me, some of it will last me a year. So, you know. Anyway, I've had this on for some time. I'm going to take it off, and I just take it off with cotton wool and micellar water. It might make my face look a little bit red, not because of what's on it, but because of what it does, you know. It kind of, the stuff on it eats away. It's like little eaties eating away. That's what my kids used to call insects when they were little. Eaties. It stuck. But because it's like done that and it's brought the oxygen up to your skin, it can sometimes look a little bit sort of red. But that's fine, that goes. I don't know who Chris is talking to downstairs. I can hear him chatting away. But yeah, I just thought I've been quite rubbish this week, really, haven't I? Not doing much on my vlog. Or I forgot my camera, or it wasn't easy to film, you know. Oh, incidentally, Chris has got the hospital. He's got orthopaedics tomorrow. No, he hasn't. Friday. Yeah, it's both of us patients from there. Because his hip, well, it went through a stage. His hip just kept giving out. And he wouldn't fall, but it was as though he was going to fall, you know. Probably if he couldn't put his hand down to save himself, maybe he would have done. So I went to the doctors about it, and they sent him for an X-ray, and based on that X-ray, they're sending him to orthopaedics. But of course, I can't obviously go with him because it's just sort of like have to be in there on your own these days. So just to see, but having said that, like he said, it's typical, isn't it? It's like when you get your doctor's appointment, eventually get it, they say, and how can I help you? And you just think, actually, do you know what, I feel all right now, because the problem seems to sort itself out. And it's the same with Chris. He hasn't had his hip go now for ages, but I said, you mustn't cancel your appointment, you have to go. Because it will be like sod's law that you'll cancel and then your hip will give out again. So you can't be doing that. Then we can find out what's wrong, if anything. I don't know if it's like muscular or what. Like, I'm still getting a bit of that stuff off, so I have to keep going and get over to Hannah's. So I will probably start doing my film because today's going to be a little bit busy now, so I'll probably come up into my little room next door tomorrow. What day is tomorrow? Thursday, yeah. Probably do that tomorrow. I'll let you know when I've done them, and I think I might do my Decleor, do my glossy box, because I really want to get that out there in September because it's a September box, and do the video where I'm talking about the why I did YouTube, when I did it, what I think of it, how much money I've earned from it, all that sort of stuff. Look, I'm still getting it off. I think it's down here though. Yeah, so I'll probably do that tomorrow. So my aim is to do that get that up and publish for Wednesday of next week. So then that will just leave me my Derma Rolling, so then there will be Friday. Okay. Derma Rolling or lashes. I'm going to do the Derma Rolling because there might be some of you guys because some of you might have similar problems with me with your hair, so I'm going to get that one done. Then, yeah, so Monday's going to be the weekly vlog, next Wednesday's going to be my YouTube chat. Friday, I probably won't do a shopping haul. This is for next week. I'll probably do my Derma Rolling. Then Monday it'll be the weekly vlog. Wednesday I'll probably do the lashes. And then I might do a shopping haul. and then it'll be the weekly vlog, and so it continues. So I'll talk to you a bit later. Look, it makes your skin ever so clean, look, doesn't it? I feel like all those little nasty skin cells that just sit on the top, they've all gone. Yep, I'll catch you a bit later. Bye. So when I went shopping today, I picked up this magazine. I've seen it in Superdrug, I think, before, but it says here that it's £3.50 only at Tesco's, so I don't know, maybe Superdrug have stopped doing it and now it's Tesco's. I haven't bought it before, this magazine, but I've always thought about it, purely and simply because I'm intrigued to know what it's about, and for the amount of, like, the freebies that you're always getting it. So I'm going to open it and show you what's inside. Right, that's the kitchen and dining room hoovered, but I just want to check on the pasta and everything. So I'll check the pasta, which is done. So I'm going to put a little bit aside for Oscar, because he likes to have some of this in his dog food, because he's hardly got any teeth and he can't eat biscuits, so I don't do it. The other two don't need it, but I just put some aside so that he's got that for a few days to go with his food. Turn that off. That's done. That's heated through. Give this little mix up, and in it goes with my arm. Oh God. Oh my goodness. I've got no control, guys. Dare I say, if you are new to my channel, I've got a broken humerus, my left arm, and trying to control it is a nightmare. So, let's try and pile this in. Popped you into the cupboard with glasses. That's it. There we go. Oops, pop a little bit of a cheese on the top, and then I should pop this in the oven. Actually, probably around 20 past, something like that, probably. Right, it's going to pop some cheese on the top, which means I've got to grate it. Oh, which is a huge problem for me, trying to grate cheese, but there we go, let's give it a go. Have I got any? Got a little bit of parmesan, it's not quite the same though. Have I got any cheese that's already open? Oh, I might have a little bit in there actually. Don't think there's a lot in here. Might be some in here that Chris grated the other day. Let's have a look. Ooh, there's some, but it's not enough. I might make it enough. Because I'm hopeless at trying to, can you imagine trying to grate cheese with one working arm? It's not easy. All I'm doing is pushing my arm backwards and forwards as I'm trying to sort of like grate the cheese. Actually, this is enough. Yeah, it's enough. If I bung a little bit of parmesan on the top, that'll give it that extra little cheesy flavour. I'm going to do that. Sprinkle a little bit of that on. There we go. What are you doing? You're not putting any cheese? No. That's the dogs. puppy-eyed look for cheese. Oh, like that. Right, so that's all done. Let me show you. There we go. So that's all done. And I'll pop that in the oven a bit later. I need to finish like cleaning up this. Some dog hair on the floor from Ted, even though I've just hoovered it. So hoover that bit again. Go and hoover through in the lounge and lay the table. Right, so the table's now set. Just done a little bit of salad there to go with it. Got everything out, all the condiments that everybody's likely to want. Table mat there ready. I've now got the pasta bake in the oven. It's now 20 to 2. They should be here any time. Right, got you balancing. There you go. You're balancing on the jug. I'm going to show you because I haven't opened this yet. So I thought I'd go through what's inside of it. With all the crazy new rules that there are, I don't know if I can show you inside of the magazine or not, so I must not, but I can tell you a bit about it. All this advertising malarkey, you know. Okay, so there's some Colgate Gum Invigorating mouthwash. Revitalise with ginseng extract. There's that. Great size if you're going away. Not that we can, but if you know, 100 mils, perfect. Same with this as well. What's this? Foam Burst Ultimate Moisture Imperial Leather. 3 days long-lasting moisturisation. It claims golden amber and coconut oil, instantly softer, smoother skin, whipped cream body wash. Do you know what? I'm actually using one of these upstairs in the shower, not this fragrance, and it has lasted for ages, but the full size, it's lasted for ages and ages, and I love it. And it's great for shaving your legs with as well. What's this little sachet? Hawaiian Tropic Silk Hydration, Air Soft Ultralight Texture, SPF 30, so it's a moisturiser. I think it might be for your face, I don't know, could be for your body. Perfect for travelling again. What size is this? 29 mils, the Aveeno. Absolutely love the Aveeno range. If you haven't tried it, oh my goodness, the I think it's the honey wheat German yogurt or something. Bath and shower wash is lovely. Oh my gosh, if I didn't have things upstairs to use, I would have bought it. I've bought it several times, but I really need to use what we've got upstairs first. This is the baby one, but of course it can be used by us, and this is a soothing relief, so again it's a little moisturiser. That's nice. And then last but not least is by Revolution, and it's an Onyx Primer, blurring and mattifying black gel primer. So what does it say about it then? Primer with a black gel-like texture that blends sheer for a blurred and matte finish base. Wow, I haven't seen this before, guys. Blurring and mattifying. Wow, look at that. Squeeze a bit up into the pipette. Ah, okay. So I've got a bit like that on my hand. I'm going to use you guys to... Oh gosh, what do I look like? I feel like I've got a face mask on. You know, one of the charcoal face masks. You'll have to let me know if it's making a blurring difference. I've got loads out now, let you see. Once it's started to move, let's get this on and see. I don't even know if I'm rubbing it all in, but I guess I am. So it's meant to be matte, mattifying, blurring, primer. I'll probably like leave half of this on my face without it being rubbed in, because I'm using the viewfinder. So interesting, right? Here's what's up on the back of my hand. Now, it's not feeling matte, but maybe it dries matte in a minute. Waft it a bit. It's not doing much. Waft it. Dry me off. I can feel it's not so wet now, so it's definitely drying. Oh, I mean, I can't really see. Mind you, I haven't got my glasses on. Let's try my glasses and see. I think it does look matte, doesn't it? Do you think it's added like a blur, so to help blur out imperfections? Yeah, what do you think? Quick look at the magazine, since I've not actually looked at this magazine before, and I'll quickly sort of tell you what's in it. So it's called Dare Special. On the front it's got how to keep that summer feeling longer, Nikki's secret models her favourite beauty looks, mass beauty made easy, sun C-sex. Okay, so has lots of beauty bits in it, loads of beauty. Oh my goodness, if you like your makeup, you like fashion, it has got lots in here. So that's what's in the magazine, so I'm looking forward to reading this later on. This afternoon I might sit down and have a little bit of a read. I'm actually feeling that I think it's looking matte. It doesn't feel matte, it feels really smooth. Ooh. Because you don't want it to feel completely sort of dry matte to your face as it's a primer, because otherwise like your foundations and that don't really adhere properly. Yes, no, but it seems okay from what I can see here. Anyway, catch you a bit later. Here we are, so there's hello, nice.
Hello, lovely.
Say hi, Loki.
Hi, guys.
Well, thank you.
Good morning, everyone. It's Friday morning, and I've got all this to clean up. Well, they're to be put away, they're clean. These are dirty. So I've got to sort this out now. So Chris has just gone off to the hospital. He's got an appointment with the orthopaedic team for his hips. So he's just gone, and I've done him a nice sort of breakfast. So I've just done his breakfast for him. I've had mine as well. I'm doing all my little goddess wife things for him. So yeah, he's just gone, so I'm going to clear up and I'm going to sit and have a coffee, and then later on today I'm going to do some filming. I'm going to do maybe 3 or 4 videos today, so it's going to be a day of complete filming whilst I'm in the mood. No, I've got so much that I've already said as things that I really need to get out, because I've got other things coming up, you know. So yeah, I'm gonna crack on, get all these dishes sorted out, pop the hoover around a bit later, but I'm gonna have a coffee first.